history simulated in a video game. So today we have the British fighting the Americans in the American Revolutionary War. And that part of their line is kind of just like, this line had kind of broken, so I'm just slowly speed it up because the lag is kind of really bad because there's about 700 units on the field right now. Let's go in closer to check it out. Now, this isn't exactly obviously representing American history. It's like, I had to make it less troops, and they also... Here, so let's find the British commander. Here's General Cornwall. And we also have all the British troops. They all die everybody in this game dies hilariously for some reason, I don't know. Oh, motherland! This guy's like, yeah, let's go, but he actually dead. Then we have Washington running over here. Got Washington over here. And we have all the rest of these guys, the rest of the Americans fighting. Oh, here's John Adams. No, these commanders might actually die because, like, for example, the game just doesn't care. He's running with them, boys. Alright, here's full speed. Here's the battle. I gotta turn on their brains so they fight each other. What the heck is going on? Okay, so it seems like the lines have broken. And my game's blowing up right now. And I don't know who's winning. Because it seems like the British are losing. British have like 9 and 3. I gotta see if I can find the U.S. commander. Just let me see if I can find Washington. I think I just saw a wig fall. Nope, that's just a regular soldier. Alright, where the heck is Washington? I don't think he's still alive. Like, the commanders don't last long in battle. Usually. Like, I think there'll only be a few Americans left and no British, but like, I don't know, we'll see. I only gave the Americans a slight advantage. So it's still gonna be a costly battle. Oh, General Cornwall just got shot by a U.S. soldier. I'm surprised he actually survived since flying. Till now. So yeah, here we go. We have our soldiers fighting here. I'm sorry for all the carnage. There's just... Boom, bam, bam. Alright, come on, take it out. Alright, there you go. It's all done. Alright, and then this is the American Revolution. Where only 14 people come who became the Senate, and then somehow Washington was one of them. Because I don't know. Alright, we're going to start the game. Alright, so now I'm playing as a U.S. soldier fighting against the British. And this is the War of 1812. So, bang. Mostly a U.S. loss, in my opinion, so, yeah. Come on, take him out. Alright. Alright, guys, just shoot me up now, because I'm the only one left. It's kind of like a draw, actually, the war, so... Oh, I think I accidentally forgot to switch teams. Okay.
I might even miss you just a little bit. Yep.
Let's spectate this. Alright, we have the U.S. Marines fighting against a bunch of pirates. Not kidding, this actually happened. I might have screwed up and not give the U.S. enough soldiers. Because the U.S. won. No, they're handling it. Yeah. Take out the kit. Now, this was the Barbary War, and this is why it was kind of just a mess. So, yeah, the United States won this war, so, yeah. Next up, the Civil War. Alright, time for the Civil War. Now, the Civil War was the deadliest war in human history. And I kind of made
So actually, it was not. This was the Deadliest War in U.S. history, not in world history. That was World War II. Sorry.
So yeah, we have the Confederates over here. Seceded Confederates. And we have U.S. troops over here. They did have more. They did have a higher population than the South, and there was also the Buffalo Soldiers. Begin. Spectate. I'm not playing. Alright, my game's about to explode, so I have to literally play at very low frames a second. We got the Confederates marching in over here. I kind of spawned them like really close together, so there is a lot there. Oh, I hear gunshots. Alright, the battle's begun. Civil War. U.S. Civil War is here. Yeah, we have troops. For some reason, they're walking into each other. Three bombs ready for the stones. Let's see how many survive. I might have given the Union a little too many to use because they're not losing as many men as the Confederate. Oh, here comes a Confederate general running in the punch. Let's pause the battle real quick. Alright. We have a U.S. soldier pointing his weapon over here. We got the Civil War ongoing. Is there any commanders that are still alive? I know the Union has more, so I put a lot of Union commanders. I don't know where they ended up. What the heck is this? Why did I pause it and someone's doing this? Alright, let's play. Alright, the battle's like fighting the Confederates. I can turn it higher the more bots are eliminated. So they're fighting. They're just fighting with weapons and they're charging. Because I don't know, the game just. Some of them just do backwards and break their bones with it. Okay, yes, it is very on order. Like, they're thinking Union and Confederate. Confederate probably would lose. Seems like it's losing them more, but they're both losing troops at the same rate. That shows how deadly this war was. So yeah, we have the Confederates falling quite easily. After this, I'm gonna take a huge time skip because there's not really nothing I could use again to represent the Spanish. But just like in between the next scene, which is World War I, we're gonna have what do you call this one? We're just gonna have like a bit of history there, which is the Spanish War and the Filipino conquest. So yeah, so it seems like the Union has won, but going from 3,000 to 300 to literally 46, that is an absolute just oof. This is exactly what the Civil War was. I'll be fighting in the next two wars, and then we're gonna do Afghanistan, because they're not really. I guess I could do this area again with Vietnam. I could, but I'll be having to use World War II soldiers to represent it. Actually, I'll use modern soldiers, and then I'll use insurgents. I don't know. We'll see.
Although they did blockade the eastern seaboard.
Alright, here we go. About to go. Time for the main battle. Back out.
And lost at the Battle of New Orleans. America took this win as a victory and went off.
All the troops were running towards the enemy in one massive battle.
Oh my me! I just see gunshots flaring out the Germans. Here's the Germans coming in. In the next one, we'll be talking about World War. After this one, we're going to be talking about World War II, some wars in the Cold War, and that's practically it. Here. Here's World War One. Germans are going across no man's land with their Lugers and dying and just charging. Oh, here comes the troops. Now, there's no U.S. World War One troops, so I just use British troops. Their uniforms were the exact same, so who really cares? Also, do not get the World War II uniforms confused with the World War I uniforms. Here's a German World War I uniform. In the next video, literally the first thing will be D-Day, and you'll see a World War II uniform. Okay? So if you ever see those, do not scream, not! You, because you can't say that when you're on the internet, boys. This is an actual battle. Now, I have some extra troops, like the blue ones are the Frenchmen, and that one that just died in front of us was a Russian. The Russians, and these guys never usually fought side by side together in one big, coalition like this. They usually fought in their own sectors against the Germans. Also, this is 1918, they're still wearing hell levels. That's not right. Whatever you call it, but it's not called that. I need to get bang. I'm just gonna turn off their brains for a second. Boom. Here's the battle. The Germans actually did a lot to the Allies. But the Allies won. Hey, look, a Frenchman survived. Actually, yeah, there's still Frenchmen. African. There's still one German left, which I think they're going towards. Oh, I see him. He's right there. And this poor German back here is just trying not to die in the middle. And he's gone. And that's World War One. Now let's take a look at the carnage. Now this is no man's land. Why did so many Germans die over here and not over there? Okay, there's more German deaths than Allied deaths. And this is the Allied trenches because I messed up the placement. Alright, here's the Russian soldiers. This guy died before he could make it out of the trench. They fall. They're stones. Here's a Frenchman. Or Germans. Allied soldiers. I don't know why this happened. But it's certainly kind of odd that so many things would die in one area. Because, I guess, yeah, I guess the more farther you get more German bodies than Allied bodies, but you can see the blues, speckled light greens, the dark greens. Well, the light greens, those are just the Russians, which capitulated literally a year before the Americans actually arrived in Europe and became the USSR, which we will see in the next video. Anyway, see you guys in the next one of Warbox Sandbox of World War of the American history. Next up is World War II, then I think Vietnam. Vietnam, and then pretty much the Soviet intervention in Afghanistan, and that's practically the last we'll see of the Cold War, and then we'll have U.S. intervention in Afghanistan. I guess we'll do actually Iraq and then Afghanistan, and then we'll have And then we'll just have World War III, because why not?